What's up, nerds? Hello, everybody. Welcome to SpeedGaming Prime and more Link to the Past Randomizer League Season 6 action. My name is Tyler Salt. I'm joined by the inimitable Tracy M. Tracy, how are you?
I'm great. I'm fantastic. More cross keys, more better.
Woo! We've got Kermit from Team Hime on the left side of your screen versus Swedish Arctic Fox of the Spec Rock Bonkers on the right side of your screen. We've got Nochibato clicking buttons for us. Give me a good time today.
Yeah, and of course, I mean this race, two teams lower in the division, both safe from relegation, so no worries there. I believe the Spec Rock Bonkers are still very much in the playoff race with 15 points. Team Hime, maybe if everything broke right, I'm not going to say they're eliminated yet. They certainly will be eliminated with a loss here, so it's going to
be... they've got 12 points and are 12 points back with, I guess, I'm not sure if this is their first race or their second race for this week.
It is their second.
Oh, yeah, then they are out, unfortunately.
Okay, they are out.
Only get an additional 9 points, which won't be enough. But the Spec Rock Bonkers could win out and are still have an outside shot. We'll need some help to do that, though. This very much a must win for the Bonkers here.
Yeah, so it's an important game there. I mean, I'm sure there's some other teams in this division, hoping for a certain outcome to just make their lives easier. But we'll see. Bombs at Link's house is
you love this
you love it. I mean, there's most of the game you don't really want to see bombs, but in Link's house, absolutely, you absolutely want to see bombs.
Oh wow, both runners going straight up and uncle routing in cross keys, which is not something you normally see without a hula hand first.
I'm not a fan of uncle routing. I really want to know that this is not Ganon and be able to just drop down and not have to scout it. And I think we've seen the Houlihan route a little bit less this year than in previous years. I feel like it used to be like at least 50% of the runners or more were doing the Houlihan route, and you just don't see it as much. Now we have Vanilla Uncle, so that actually works out really well.
I am a committed Houlihaner. I feel like if it's good enough for Allison, it's good enough for me. But
I mean, that's not a bad person to model off of, finishing second in the recent cross keys tournament.
Yeah. Not much here from Uncle.
We got bomb drops. See, both runners have 5 bombs.
So, 5 bombs right off the bat. Not nothing. Not nothing.
Yeah, not quite nothing. Close to nothing, but not quite nothing. Let's see if this entrance gives us anything useful. Oh, I mean, we get another free bomb and a magic refill, so yay. But yeah, it's Turtle Rock main. Not much we can do there yet. Let's see where they go now. We're going to get the Sanctuary check. Open the chest and get a piece of heart. Okay. And we're going to find out where this is.
Tracy, there's a question for you in chat, which is that do you ever get any sleep? Seems like you do comms for half of the races.
Well, I do mostly day matches. I do grab the occasional night ones, but the day matches, I like the day matches because I don't have to stay up super late, and I know they have a harder time getting people in the day anyway, so it works out. And we're not grabbing that sickle rupee.
We sure aren't, but nice to be able to, actually don't mind getting Sank at Pyramid, because it means I get to check that check very easily and not make an extra trip over there.
Yeah, I mean, it's free Dark World access, which isn't bad. I'm not sure I would bunny walk as much as Kermit's doing right now, but maybe something good is here. There are a few caves that could have a moon pearl just kind of sitting on the floor. This is not one of them.
I don't mind the bunny walk here. It's not like, but it does hard isolate the vanilla pod entrance.
Yes, it really does.
Which, you know what? Like, nobody wants to go there anyway. So if you're going to hard isolate something, maybe that's not the worst place to do it. But here is the back of Skull Woods. We can.
But wouldn't it be? Yeah, I think it'd be easier to have died to the Moldorms on the top. I mean, it's not a big difference.
Those guys do a half heart. These, right? Moldorms do a half heart on Greenmail?
Greenmail, I thought they did a full heart.
They might, yeah. So, yeah.
Because that's why Spiral Cave is awful
definitely
early.
Faster in that case, yeah.
But we get an item here that's out of logic, but basically otherwise free.
Yeah, it's just a Moon Pearl out of logic. It's fine. There's Chicken Hut here. This is the Lake Hylia shops. Just a piece of heart there in Skull Woods.
More bombs. Okay, at some point we don't need bombs anymore.
This is the point. We've reached that point for Swedish Arctic Fox.
For sure. Also of note, the Sank Pyramid drop is nice if you can find the Hyrule Castle small key, and or if you can do a save scum on one of the two extreme locations. In the castle. If there's items in both locations and the Hyrule Castle small key decides it doesn't want to show up, then it's not so great. Yeah, exactly.
I am 100% at the time if I get a Sank start stealing that key from the front of Escape and taking it to the back, just without hesitation. If there's something in Zelda Cell later, then I'll get the key if I need it. If it's buried, it's buried. But I'm not gonna, I'm taking that opportunity to steal that key and take it to the back.
I'm more of a do Zelda Cell, because I worry about when that Hyrule Castle small key is gonna show up. But I also want to do it as much off of save and quit as possible. So if it's nothing, reset, get everything back. Now you can steal the key and go to the back. I think both are valid strategies. And we're going to get an eastern area check from Fox.
Yeah, I like doing this. Eastern, not the biggest opening. Oh, speaking of Hyrule Castle, here we go. We got 10 bombs. Let's do it. I
mean, it's doable. It's doable.
We'll see if Fox steals this key.
I think
or continues on.
I think in this situation, I mean, you're 3 hearts. You don't have a weapon. Unless you really know your way around the dark rooms.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a tough ask at 3 hours green mail. And he's off a save and quit. So if there's nothing, okay, we do want to keep that for sure.
He's continuing on. His teammate Nissan in chat saying that he's 100% doing the front of Escape here. Oh look, Mimic Cave and Spike Cave right next to each other.
Hammer anyone? We need a hammer.
You know what? That's convenient though. At least
in a way, yeah, because you come back with a hammer and
at least when I've got the stuff, I can come back and do both. Unless the invincibility items are super buried. Or whatever.
Well, or the super late glove. That's another possibility. Yeah.
I would not wish a super late glove on anybody in Cross Keys. That's the one item that I want as soon as possible.
Oh yeah, and in fact, that's the thing about Fox doing the eastern area this early that I like is that the eastern area doesn't require a glove, so you're not orphaning any of these locations.
Yeah, I'm fading South Shore as hard as I can in Cross Keys generally. Mm-hmm. That was a nice little strat there. The 2 bombs on the statue just gets them both hits right away. That's nice. That's nice. Looks nice and reliable, repeatable. Here is Spectacle Rock.
It's a small key. We might need that. We might not.
I mean, at this point, we probably do, right? Like,
it's really early.
We don't have any. We have 1 small key so far. We probably need that one for something.
And avoid. Okay.
A little fancy walking there.
Nice dodges there. That green guard, when you're trying to avoid him, to leave him alive to get the death warp.
Oh boy, there's a castle tower.
Yeah, we don't know where Ganon is yet. And meanwhile, Kermit's found GT. Not that we can do almost anything. We can do 2 checks and we can long at the torch item. That's it. That's all we got.
And we're keeping that castle tower key, and Fox is booking it for maybe booking.
This might be I think this is just connectors. Yeah.
Okay. This is much more reasonable. We got a quick medallion.
It's a relatively easy set of dark rooms, especially just the dark cross item. But we have nothing.
We're in CAC now, so.
Well, that works out well.
Nice book.
Oh yeah, you don't really want to have to come back for that, but you're probably gonna come back for that.
Stupid book.
Because it opens, the 2 tablets and the desert entrance, and that's it. I mean, you can read Ped with it. And Chad will be excited if we get to see that.
Who's reading Ped? Reading Ped is for cowards.
All right, Fox now gonna find GT. We haven't found anything. The Quake Medallion is the most useful thing we've found so far. We got 2 small keys that we don't really necessarily need. Oh, hi, there's another small key that we can't get. Like Kermit also is going to do this escape. He's only got 6 bombs, though, which is enough, but... Ugh. Maybe he just steals the key, which is, I mean, the one useful item was in this first chest. Unless the castle tower key becomes important.
I was like, excuse you.
I mean, we don't know yet, right?
Hey, Castle Tower 1, always useful. It's Castle Tower 2 that's problematic.
Yeah, but Castle Tower 2 might be, like, easy to get to. We don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, he's also going to keep going.
At least, at the very least, to the boomerang chests, which a lot of people, that will be their save scum point.
Yeah, I've done that before. That would be, again, that will miss the potentially useful Castle Tower small key.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get a lumberjack check and just see how useful that Castle Tower small key is.
I don't imagine we'll have to wait too long for that, as Fox making his way through Kakariko from the south. No, excuse me. No, from the Hyrule Castle exit at Smith's. Yep. But headed in a northerly direction, it seems. Although might be splitting this. That doesn't make much sense, I guess.
I just realized the thing that makes this better for Kermit is he already knows that this is a bomb prize pack with the guards, because we saw it early in the castle area. So did get a bomb refill there on the previous one, and now doesn't need any more necessarily.
Fox not getting the 50-50 under that bush. But
we have no money, so we can't buy those bombs.
But an easy to remember vanilla shop location.
Yeah. We're gonna take this connector, see where it goes.
Kermit looks like gonna be saving and quitting out of here.
Yeah, I mean, he may have wanted to do the death warp, but sometimes it's just you don't want to die without checking this chest.
No, he's doing death warp. He's gonna use 2 bombs on it.
Gosh, that's so many bombs to use.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, Fox gonna find the caves that need the hammer. Kermit gonna end up. Oh, okay. He's not. He's just gonna save scum to get back to this. Okay, that makes sense. Early in a seed where you have that pyramid starting location, it really is nice if you could find the mountain.
Speaking of the Turtle Rock Big Key, there's Turtle Rock East.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bomb jump you could do to get that chest. I'm not good at it, but it is a thing. It's one of those things that I need to learn.
If I've got, I learned it once, then immediately forgot it. Hello, Thieves Town. Get some 4 checks here.
Careful. Big key to desert. It's good to find that early.
I can do that bomb jump, but I'm not using. I might need more than 4 bombs. To
yeah. No, I'm not wasting a bomb to do that right now, but I might do it later. Let's see. We're gonna use a bomb here.
And then ignore the rest of the connector. We're gonna open it. Here's Pod.
I mean, we can get 1 item in logic, and we can get 2 more if we want a mimic clip. We'll see if either one of our runners are mimic clippers. Also, we can get some bombs. There's a lot of bomb pots in Pod.
That's true.
That's not one of them. He doesn't even take the rupees. Oh, wow. Moon Pearl in Thieves Town.
No, early Moon Pearl. That's not Monka at all.
I mean, we have Dark World access.
We sure do.
I think the one place we haven't seen is the one place we need some money for.
Yeah.
So this is where if I'm running and I didn't do the hula hand start, I'm really hoping that I don't get flippers before I get back to that useless fairy cave.
Right.
All right, next drop down. Magic Bat. Okay,
all right.
Don't have to worry about that for a while.
It's good to see Bat moving around. He was at Forest Drop Down in the last 3 cross-game seeds that I played.
All right,
yeah,
okay, Fox.
Give me a late Pearl in cross keys any day. Or at least a mid to late Pearl. Early Pearl is so overwhelming. You know?
Oh, yeah. I mean, early Dark World access and cross keys, everything opened up at the same time, and you still have a dozen sphere 1s. No, thank you.
No mirror, no boots. Yeah. I'm with Nochi in chat. 40 to 45 minutes. Great time to get Pearl. You've cleared out most of the sphere 1 stuff by then. and you probably have some better Dark World access, because we've got Dark World access, but again, like you said, the only thing that gets us right now is the vanilla pod entrance.
Because we've seen the other entrances, and there's not much there. Yeah, I agree with Nielsen Alex in chat as well. Give me that mirror before the pearl. Oh, hey, the other side of Spec Rock Cave. The game really wants us to have this key, and maybe it really wants us to take this connector.
It's a small key to Ice Palace.
I hate this connector.
No, this is my least favorite connector in Cross Keys. It is the one that I'm most likely to forget about. Oh, look.
Hyrule Castle. Well, it works out really well that our runners have already done the front of Escape, because now they can just do the back whenever. I mean, they can do it whenever they want. I might wait for at least a sword or something to see by, but. Oh, hey, more Dark World access.
All right. Now we're talking.
I did not see where that came from.
I think this was the Brothers connector.
Okay.
Which was at the Impa connector.
I mean, this isn't too bad. I mean, it's kind of nice when your Dark World opens up in these little pockets. Oh, hi, Will. We actually can get some items here. And hi, Eastern. Are we doing Eastern? We're doing Eastern.
Eastern Dippers.
I think is in terms of whether or not to dip a dungeon in Cross Keys, Eastern is the most... the one that people, contentious. That's a good word for it.
Yeah. It's definitely the most, the most controversial. Oh, the glove in the well. Now we're talking.
Oh, poor Fox.
I don't mind. Well, it's hard because I think the general attitude towards early connectors is put them off, right? But I think there are lots of good opportunities for like off meta divergence and advantages by following some early connectors. I think the problem is with the one that Fox is following right now is that we know where it's just like we know our starting spots are Sank at the pyramid and Link's house, and Fox has now very very isolated that those northern light world checks,
for sure.
3 drop downs. Might be planning a Houlihan, I guess, or not. I guess not the Houlihan, but the
okay, remember that Castle Tower small key?
I do remember that Castle Tower small key.
Guess what we need? Huh? Seems extremely relevant. Well, both runners have it, and the Hyrule Castle small key is easy, so we're good. We just need one more Castle Tower small key wherever it decides to be. See, there goes chat. Already going with the Armo Shake memes. Let's just get the boots and yeah. Back a desert. Sometimes runners will steal the key here. Kermit choosing not to.
Yeah, I'm not a desert key stealer.
Especially not this early. We have no knowledge of pendants and crystals. You don't want to be on a Desert Castle small key go mode.
Useless fairy at Sank. We do know one crystal. Eastern is a crystal.
Oh, there you go. I see that little C there, which means Fox is gonna have to come back here because there's no way he can get both the big key and the bow in the next check.
That'd be a nice trick. Maybe Tam could do that. Do you think Tam could do that?
If anyone could. Okay, we're not going to need that. And let's see, we get a Houlihan here now.
Yeah, and looks like that's what Kermit is doing. Oh, Fox! All right.
Just for bombs.
I hate that room. That room ends almost as many NMG runs for me as Millworm.
Fair enough, yeah.
Give me the cape or the cane in that room literally any day.
All right, with Glove, Kermit can do some of these south checks without worrying about orphaning things.
The power of early Glove.
King's Tomb.
I'm playing around
Fox.
The with the
Swamp
Palace enemies. Good call to reset the screen with that bomber down there.
Everything here except the arrows does 2 hearts of damage.
Oh, if only you had a shield. Oh, okay.
Well, it's an item cave at least.
Just save and quit out of here, Imo.
You don't even really quite have dig game money. Let's see what we get. A mirror.
Ooh,
Oh,
never mind.
wow.
We're not saving and quitting out of nowhere. That is a nice find for Fox.
Yeah, looks like Kermit's gonna just steal. I imagine just do one set of stealing. That's a lot of
Oh god,
back and forth to
Farm
get enough for
rupees.
Yeah, it looks
Farm
not.
300 rupees, 20 at a time. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Oh, there's some rupees that we can't get. The nice thing about this for Fox is he can take this all the way to the dig game. Hopefully he has money for the dig game by the time he gets there. But then he can mirror and get back to these North Light World checks. There's the Smith in a really awful location.
That's not too bad. That's right next to Flute 7.
If we have the flute, it's not that bad.
Shush.
We'll see if the flute decides to
We
show
will
up.
surely find the flute. It's too bad that you can't grab the Smith and the purple chest at the same time. That'd be really
That'd be
convenient.
nice.
Yeah, aren't no bombs under those bushes in the dark world there, Fox. Hey,
Okay,
big game money.
Big game money. We're good. We're good.
Everything is fine.
Strangely enough, those guards that are chasing Fox right now don't do as much damage as the pig guards. They look a lot less menacing. Oh, there's Swamp Palace. We are nowhere near being able to do that. And our first pod small.
Hey. Did you catch what was on Lake Island? I think Fox might have scouted that beforehand, but I don't remember what it was.
I already forget. Which means it probably wasn't anything significant. But yeah, so far we've gotten an early moon pearl, a mirror in the dark world, and some gloves. So I'm feeling like that
we can go literally anywhere, basically.
Yeah, I don't think either runner scouted this, so we'll get our first look at it from Fox. Just compass. Too far out of the way.
Too bad it's not Randomizer.
No, it's not too bad. It's
Yes,
just
it is.
Randomizer.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you'll get all the Randomizer you want next week.
Yeah, let's go. Best mode. Haters get wrecked. Skullwoods 1. Good to have one Skullwood small.
Yep. Save you from having to worry about the drop down into the pinball room on the bad Skullwoods layout, if nothing else.
/ having a key to kill Moth, depending on
If
what
you find it,
first.
yeah. We need a sword and a fire source first, but you know. Oh, nice. We found the floating island with the mirror.
Imagine. Ooh, a big key to pod.
Now, unfortunately, Fox doesn't have the glove yet, so we'll have one less check here.
This potion shop at Flute 5? Nice.
That's a great spot for that if you have the flute.
Equivalent to vanilla. It's great.
Yep.
Pending the flute. of course. All right, we're headed back up to the Hyrule Castle connector. Going to go check the right exit for Kermit. And we need Bombos for Turtle Rock. And we are hopping down.
Yeah, we got choices on where to hop down. This looks like it might have been a good choice. Okay, well, 50. We're still poor, and we haven't paid off Zora yet. So I guess that's not the worst thing you can find, but not what we're looking for.
So there are 3 options there. You get that mirror up on Dark Death Mountain. You got 3 options about what to do with it, right? You can jump down the middle here, which is what Fox did. You can jump down the left to Spiral Cave, which is a little, I think, maybe a less good idea because you can get there another way. Or, I mean, you can always get to the other side of the other way. But you could also take that mirror and mirror on the bridge to go clear out the entire left side of the mountain. So we find Misery Mire up here as well. Swamp and Pod are our red pendants. We got that or red crystals rather. Got that information from the bomb shop vendor, which is also up here. So that means our big bomb is going to be locked by the flute.
Both our runners in East Death Mountain at the moment.
Fox headed back through that Hyrule Castle connector, headed south. What was here? Oh, okay. Going right back up the mountain. All right. This is fair.
I mean, ideally, you want to get the old man, save and quit, and hope it's got a good location for you as soon as you can. We still have nothing good to see by, though, so... Also, there apparently is another way up here, potentially. We'll try and check that at the end, after we do all the other things.
Ah, the dam. I see.
That's important. We did see Swamp already. We don't have flippers, so... Can't do anything there yet.
Yeah, no flippers, no hammer, no hook shot. Ooh, mini Moldorm.
Okay, we get 8 bombs. This is fine.
Yeah. Or is it?
There we go. Okay.
Nice turn back.
I swear the Moldorm was
Brodorm.
closer on the first one than on the second one, but okay, game, sure, whatever.
Fun with hitboxes.
Well, and the funny thing with the Moldorms is there's sometimes, it gets it right away, and sometimes there's that sort of delayed reaction where it looks like it's missed. Oh, wait, no, it did hit. Oh, come on, give us something. Okay, a sword. Yay, we got something.
It's
perfect timing. Yeah, it's perfect timing for a sword, because now the old man rescue becomes basically free.
Yeah. Catfish has our flippers.
That's gonna work out well for Fox if he can get there with Zora money, because he can just mirror and do all the stuff with the flippers.
It will work out poorly for Fox if he never gets there.
That's true.
Problem.
I mean, unless Swamp is Swamp is already a crystal, he does need to get there. It's weird the way the requirements changed in cross keys. Flippers a little less required than usual. The mitts very much less required than usual. Of course, the game will almost always put just that one small thing, one dungeon, one item behind mitts, and you just have to get them anyway. But every once in a while, you get the gloveless seed. Another $50. We're going up by 50s here. Oh, the other side of Hookshot Cave. And Fox at 1 heart. Gonna have to be careful. Everything up here does 1 heart of damage, as we just saw.
Yep, rip. So there's 1 entrance still up there. Maybe it's the old man.
No, he just rescued the old man.
No. Maybe it's the mountain cave.
Yeah. One of the mountain caves.
It's not.
No, that's an interesting spot.
That's not pretty good. Pretty good for Fox right now.
With the mirror, I'd rather have the Dark World version, but yeah,
well, sure,
that's an improvement over
like
what we had.
Like we were saying, it's better CAC access than we had before, and Fox had isolated all of this stuff.
Right, so that'd be good for him. You're right.
So it's good for him. He's going to get that glove. And
get the bad news. Super Bunny Cave for Kermit.
Can't go that way. Need to go the other way.
Yeah, it's funny because in vanilla you have to have either mirror or hookshot to get to Super Bunny Cave, so you're guaranteed to be able to go that way. But then as soon as cross keys happens, it's like that muscle memory of going the cheater way essentially is there, but.
Fox about to get his glove here in the Bumble Wall chest of the well.
I think that was all that was really here.
I think so.
Get new checks over here at Super Bunny. 5 rupees. And a small key to... Okay, we need that.
Look at that. See?
Very early Castle Tower keys.
I don't know what everybody's complaining about. See? They just show up when you want them to.
Now we just need boots. Oh, and we got Misery Mire.
Well, too bad for Kermit that he doesn't have that mirror.
I know, right? God, that's a terrible access to Misery Mire, too. Because we don't have the mirror to check all the things, and he'll probably have to come back regardless.
Mm-hmm. Does get to check this Misery Mire entrance, though. It is... Oh, no, never mind.
He doesn't have a sword.
Yeah,
maybe he gets bailed out here. Small key to desert.
Also
and 20 rupees. Those are not swords. Yeah, there's not a lot else you can do.
The first thing would be a sword if this were Kingdom Hearts, but it's not. So, and honestly, thank God, because that stuff is incomprehensible to me.
Oh, good. We're back here, and we've already checked the mirror part of that, so... Alright, oh, we saw this. I was honestly the other side. But that'll be for later. So we get some flip checks from Kermit, and the first thing we get is a map. It's a map to a dungeon we don't know, so probably useful. As still nowhere close to Zora money, so we won't see that, but may do the other flippers checks anyway. Oh, hey, desert. It's a pendant. See? There we go. That map was useful.
Useful maps.
All right, we do get 3 items and a 4th check here, because we do have the small key. Or do we have the big key too? We do have the big key. We do have the big key. Yeah. We can get everything here, or at least see everything here.
Fox could have beaten Landmo there when he found it, but opted not to.
No fire.
Oh, no fire. Yeah, good point. Yes, that's happening in chat right now. And I looked away after
we
the
do need the boots. Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we might not need that big key, but we need the boots to clear the dungeon.
We definitely need the boots to beat the game.
Yes, that's true. We do, because Castle Tower.
So really what we hope is that is like the big key to a crystal dungeon, right? Like that being like the Eastern Bay would be really good.
For sure. Mike in chat, no one has ever gone to Lamo without fire. Yeah, I've never done that before. Never done that. Hey, Zora money, yay!
Nice. This room, that's a nice little strat. You, like laying the bomb and then using the boomerang to knock the enemy into the bomb. Very good.
Also, I'm noticing we get a small magic drop for the stun prize, which is, kind of a useful... That's a useful one.
That's not a top tier stun prize, but definitely I think like a mid tier stun prize.
Okay, we're gonna see where this Desert East lets out.
And Fox is gonna give us the vanilla pod entrance, which we have not seen yet. Oh well, we're stuck. Nice.
Thanks, game. I mean, the only good thing about that is that we don't ever have to worry about that location with boots. One less location for when we get the boots.
Yep.
All right, what do we got in pod? Nothing. It's a very expensive empty room.
There, we were talking before the race started about the San Francisco Bay Area. Speaking of large, expensive, empty rooms.
Yep.
Shout outs to any other Bay Area folks in chat.
Another small key. Another pod small key. All right, now we get to pick up the rock here.
All right, so we do have a small key on Zora Ledge. Oh, we're back in desert. Okay.
Nice. Oh, email's nice. Okay, we'll take it.
As far as things that cost 500 rupees go, I'll take a mail upgrade. Not upset about that.
And Fox doesn't have that desert small key yet, so he's not gonna be able to get the stuff over on the right side.
Was there anything over there?
I want to say there was a key of some sort.
Oh, Castle Tower 2 is over there.
Yeah, that's a key of some sort.
Yeah.
That's an important one. He'll get back to that.
He'll get back to it.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that one. I mean, especially with the big key on the torch there. There's a reason to come back here.
And doesn't need that key until he gets the boots anyway.
Yeah.
So
there's not going to be a reason to do an early Castle Tower full clear, unless it's just convenient to do it. It doesn't give us extra Dark World access, for instance. I mean, you can check the chest. That would be there might be things in the chest, but no, Castle Tower 2 was Super Bunny. That sounds right. So it was something. I don't know. See what keys.
Pod small? No.
Yeah, maybe the Meyer small. Kermit has an extra Meyer small.
That's probably what it is. All right, I trust chat.
Okay. Oh, we'll get to see the back. I want to see the back.
Yeah, this one is an uneasy dark room as well. Just hold down left. You're done. Oh. Our tracker Nochi saying, maybe we already saw this? Yes, it is here at Flute 5.
I mean, not unusual.
Yeah.
We're going to get an early dark shopping mall check from Kermit. I want to say he's already done the light world stuff here, so this isn't so bad that
Yeah.
he doesn't have the mirror yet. But he really needs to get to that mirror.
Fox has the mirror out and no flippers. Is this a top of Hyrule Castle check eventually?
Yeah, that would make sense. Unfortunately, won't be able to get all 3 entrances, though, unless another sword or the cape decides to show up. No fire, no fire, and yeah, just no fire for the back of this. I'm not sure I'd want to do on just 6 hearts anyway with just a master sword.
Kermit is pretty far from mirror because you can't get to you can't get to where the mirror is from here in the Dark Worlds.
Right.
Without the hammer and going around.
Yeah, you can jump into the water from the South Dark World, but you can't jump out of the water. Because for whatever reason, Link can't just walk onto a shore. He has to have one of those dock thingies.
There's a big wall there. You have to climb up the wall. Link is, I mean, look at the size of these walls compared to how tall these sprites are, right? I mean, they're, they look like rocky walls or whatever. Maybe there are some handholds. We know, for instance, that Link is an excellent climber, right? This is canon. The greatest free climber in the history of anything, Link. So, Fox going to get these flippers, not going to get the blue mail off of Zora, but that's okay.
May never get that blue mail, to be honest, because it's a one single item orphaned. You'll be able to get everything else in the area. It's hard to go back to Zora for just the one item. There's another mail upgrade out there. I mean, it's nice to have blue over green, but, Oh, I'm not sure Fox is in Bottle Vendor yet, but it's just 10 arrows, so who cares?
So who cares?
Okay, I think this is the connector that Kermit needs for the mirror and such.
Yeah, this is going to take him to here, to the Lake Hylia. So now he's close to the mirror. Nice bomberang there.
Here we go. There's the flippers for Fox.
Very convenient place for those flippers. Nice little efficiency advantage here for Fox, having that mirror when up here by by Catfish. Gets to check these at the same time. Kermit also dipping into this Eastern Palace without the big key or the bow. That is 2 pod smalls for Fox. So
that's a lot you can do with two pod smalls. Doesn't put that much in logic, though. In other words, I'd want more pod smalls before I actually go back there.
Yeah, in cross keys, everything you've got the shooter key, which is in logic with no keys, and the right side chests, which are in logic with no keys, and the bow. Everything else in the front is, except for the big key chest, is locked by 1 key. The stuff in the turtle room and dark basement are locked by 4 small keys in cross keys, and then everything else is locked by 6. The dark maze, harmless hellway, the boss, and vanilla big key chest. But you can full clear the dungeon with 5, and you can full clear the dungeon with 3 if you don't need harmless hellway or the big key chest. So
yeah, I mean, like I said, you can get a lot of keys now. If I found pod and I had 2 small keys, then I'd probably just do it.
Yeah,
do as much as
sure.
I can.
Absolutely.
But I'm not rushing back to it with only 2 small keys.
No. If I'm in the area, maybe I'll go back in there.
Yeah, I mean, if it's convenient.
Yeah. All right, Fox is going to give us our first look here at 2 of these checks up here on the top of the Hyrule Castle with the mirror. Can't do the middle one, obviously. No Master Sword, no Cape.
Yeah, normally I would want to try and put this off as much as I can, but
here's Laser Bridge. Sometimes you need something up here.
Yeah.
And you know what? With Sank there at the pyramid, making the second trip up here is not
exactly.
the end of the world.
Exactly.
know?
With that location, I don't need to put this off. Coming back up is fine. Of course, this is not in logic because we don't have we don't have shields or protection item, and so far it's a bunch of crap. Not even a useful map.
Wow.
Wow.
Absolute
Okay,
trash on Laser
that
Bridge.
was just complete and utter
Good
trash.
job by Fox. That would have taken me so long because I am total garbage at bootless laser
Same.
skips. That would have taken me at least a minute.
I mean, to be
I would
fair,
have died like 4 times.
Unless I have enough health to take a hit from the lasers, I probably don't even do the middle two, and I do the drop down strat with for iframes for 1 and 4.
Yeah.
So.
with boots, even if you're not comfortable with the boot skips, with boots you can use deboot. You can use iframe strats for all 4.
Yes.
It's tight on the middle 2, but you can do it. But without boots, you can only use those for the top one and the bottom one.
Oh, first chest swamp. I mean, we don't have a small key, so we're not going very far, but
we're here.
I mean, it's right. It's so close to Link's house. This is fine. Small key. Ah.
I was watching the HUD. I was just like, oh.
Yeah.
No,
does the number go up? Yeah. It's like when you get a compass in a dungeon and the numbers show up before the text is finished.
Yeah, same with the map. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, see, there it is, a heart piece.
And here is the mirror for Kermit.
Yep, kind of tracing each other's footsteps at this point.
What haven't we seen at this point? Like, where is our next progression?
I mean, we do have a pod small. Could be in there.
That's true. Could be in pod, yeah. I think that's a good call. The only other place I can think of, oh yeah, that's true. Could be the Mire entrance, which Fox has access to with that sword.
Oh yeah, that Quake.
Fox has not found that connector
Actually,
chain
yeah,
over to the Mire area yet.
The whole Mire area. It's not even just Misery Mire with the Quake entrance. We haven't seen the desert entrances either because we don't have.
That's true with that mirror, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Kermit had neither the sword nor the mirror, so that's a possibility. Spiral Cave, a possibility. Or the Spiral Cave entrance, which we didn't see.
Okay, Fox is gonna check pod.
And we found Paradox on Kermit's side, and now we have the mirror. We found Paradox.
But that's not in logic. Not that you don't do
that's
it.
True. That's true. That is not in logic without the mirror block delete.
Yeah.
Not in logic.
I mean, it's still 7 items. So, and 7 items and 2 connectors. And it might be that those connectors are available. We just haven't gotten to them. So yeah, I could totally see going back and getting those items. Hey, there's our Master Sword. Now we have another entrance we can go to.
Now that's on our list for potential progression.
That Master Sword is completely in logic.
Nothing else is in here, though.
Yep, we're done with the logical checks. Ice Palace small. We haven't gotten.
Nice.
Yeah, we haven't gotten access to Village of Outcasts. Yeah, the Ice Palace Smalls are the most useful if we have Canis Samaria for Icebreaker, but are missing one of Glover Hammer, and we don't have the hammer yet, so that could come into play.
I think a nice Palace Small super useful if you don't have the cane and you don't have the hook, right?
Yes.
But you do have a hammer and glove because it lets you skip a couple rooms, which is pretty nice. But also, in that case, it lets you get a couple items that aren't in logic.
Right.
So.
Yeah, the Ice Palace, the right side of Ice Palace is always hook locked. Even if you have all the small keys, because you can still, with the big key, open up all the key doors and not be able to get over to that right side. So without the hook shot.
Ah.
Oh, there's the other mail. Okay, everybody gonna have at least blue mail.
All right. Gonna find our final Spec Rock Cave entrance here on Kermit's side. Or did... No,
I
Fox
think
didn't.
this
Fox
just
didn't see
goes
this.
to the laser bridge entrance, which doesn't do much. I don't know if Kermit's seen these. He might be able to. Yeah, he'll be able to
He
mirror.
hasn't seen the drop downs here. Yeah.
So you can check these.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you have to pick up something to go back through the mirror portal. I want to say one of these was Hookshot Cave. I don't remember if it was this one or the one with the one on the drop down. All right, everybody's now checked the bottle vendor. All right, this was just an item cave, but it was just 50 rupees.
Ah, here's Castle Tower. So we can get both items in here. This first one is in logic.
Unless the lamp decides to show up. Then the second one would be too.
That's true. But it isn't yet. And
10 hours are not going to light our way.
You'd think we'd be able to light the arrows on fire, right? They're made of wood.
I mean, that's the thing in other Zelda games, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and this just takes... I think this is at the old man rescue spot, the turn-in spot. Yep. Kermit says, yeah, let's just do this. I think he's already done all the rest of the east side stuff, so...
Fox still kind of trying to make his way through the dark maze here.
Yeah, there's some weirdness to this maze in the way it kind of, if you don't quite know the layout well, it can kind of force you in a different direction.
The nice thing about navigating the maze in the dark, there we go, is that you can get through it using only diagonal inputs. Yeah, so if you like, you have to kind of alternate between up right, up left, and a little bit of down left. If you're coming from a hammer jump, it's the opposite if you're not. But yeah, that's a pretty nice little, pretty nice thing there that you can just alternate those diagonal inputs and make your way through.
There's the sword for Kermit.
I wonder who makes it back to the mire area first.
That's a good question.
Where was that connector? I don't recall.
I don't remember either. I also feel like Fox missed some of these. Okay, he's back in here. They're back in the same area right now. So, I say there was some entrance that he didn't quite get to because he took that death. It might have been this one, and probably also the Dark World ones.
I thought it was the second drop down, but I could be wrong.
And another pod small, so that gets us up to 3. So the back almost in logic. Alright, that's the one that Fox didn't get to see. Meanwhile, Kermit's gonna go ahead and rescue the old man. Nice fairy cave for Kermit. And Fox is going to pick up this map to pod, so we're going to know Oh, we already know. Never mind. We already know it's a red crystal. And there's this connector that we never got to, so we get to see where that takes us. Imagine Kermit will be getting there shortly after he does his Dark World checks, picks up this map. All right, we find bumper ledge. We don't need to worry about bumper ledge. The old man start spot is right there in the light world. There's a bumper cave we can't do anything with. I guess French vanilla because it's the back. We could do something with that with the hook shot, but we don't have that either. But it is our first access into the village of outcasts, so yeah, I definitely want to explore this now. Ooh, hype cave. Do we get anything good? We get a shield. Bombs. Blue cane. Bombs. Bombs. Well, we got a blue cane out of that, which means if we get the hammer, we can do Spike Cave. Alright, where's Kermit going? Back to the East Dark World. Oh, he's gonna do the top of the castle checks. Unfortunately, he also still doesn't have the Master Sword out of pod that Fox has. He will not be able to get the third entrance here either.
Fox gonna go the long way here through to Graveyard Ledge.
Yeah, sadly, without boots or mitts, you're kind of forced to go this way. Kermit, meanwhile, finds the useless Turtle Rock laser bridge.
Hey,
Oh, tempered sword! Yay!
That is worth the time investment.
Yeah, so we found the connector to the bumper cave from the mountain, because, you know, can't have it be nice and simple. That's my strat, what Kermit just did.
Oh, the iframe strat?
Yeah, the iframe. Just fall down, get your iframes.
My strat is to do the same thing over and over again and keep running into the lasers and die 40 times. Oh, we still have a chest. Okay. I was like, what are we doing here?
Are we gonna leave it? I mean, you don't need it. Trust me, Kermit.
Yeah, it's
you
garbage,
never.
so-
It's garbage. Don't worry about that chest. Unfortunately, he also does not yet have either of these swords that Fox now has. Cannot check the middle entrance.
We are sure that chest is nothing because
Yeah,
Fox
we
already
saw
did
it. We are not sure, however, that there is nothing in that last entrance.
That is correct. So we'll see when Fox thinks about going back up there. Again, it's pretty quick to get back up there since we have that save and quit at the pyramid. But, you know, doing a one-off for one check is not like the most appealing idea.
Yep. All right, we're in Skullwoods now for Fox.
We'll see if it's a good layout. We will still need a good layout in order to do everything in here. Good medallion usage.
Like we want a magic refill as well. Just a heart container.
Not just a heart container. That's Sank Heart.
Ooh.
Not just any heart container.
Always a good layup. We don't have the fire rod, so we're just gonna walk right back out.
Kermit, you've been here already.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not entirely sure what we're trying to do here. Oh, Super Bunny.
Using the connector here. This is what brought... Where did this connector bring?
This might have been the Meyer one. And hey, we have the mirror this time, so we can cheat. Okay, what do we have in the next chest of Skullwoods? We have a heart piece. Powder.
I'll take powder. It's too bad the magic pat isn't where he belongs at the force drop down.
Oh, Paradox. Okay, the other part of Paradox.
Now we're in logic here. Fox picking up the vanilla small key that's guaranteed to be in the Skullwoods pinball chest.
Yeah, I like picking up that key so that when I get to do the actual Skullwoods play, I can just not care about the Gibdos. Okay, that's all 4 swords. And mitts! Okay.
Mitts, great convenience item. Now we have regular-ass Dark World access, which is great. Well, in CAC, so not full Dark World access, but better than we had.
I mean, we have the pyramids for the Sank Start for East, and we have the mitts for the West. That's not so bad. And a lamp. Okay.
I love lamp.
So it puts a lot of things now in logic with that lamp. Interesting that our runners have all 4 swords between them, but not the same ones.
Any Armos Shake Storage fans in chat?
I mean, the longer we go without boots, the more we're going to talk about it. Vexer, if we're talking about Shake Storage, what do you think, Zed Lumberjack? It is, of course, Ganon.
Ruby said something in chat earlier that Kermit has just learned cross keys, so maybe that explains some of the pauses that he's taken. You see runners who are newer to cross keys take that time to double check things. You can see a couple times he's gone into entrances that he's already seen. So that's a little, a little bit of time loss every time. Tracking is the hardest part of cross keys, I think.
Yeah, and you can't auto track entrances, thankfully. I mean, I'm very vocal about being against auto tracking in general, but in cross keys they don't let you auto track entrances.
That's such a bad take, but we won't get into it.
Yeah, well, technology is limited for some people, we'll just say. But yeah, anyway, the point is though, he's probably not used to marking those entrances.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Fox finds his way into Paradox Cave, gets a gold sword.
Yeah, I want to be clear. Kurt's been playing this game and Rando for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
And he's very good at it, but having perhaps just learned entrant, it's basically a whole different...
Yeah, I mean, because his execution, it isn't going to be an issue here. But yeah, the cross keys has some gotchas.
Sure does. Sure does. Here's Blind's Hut, which was behind the Misery Mire entrance. Ooh, there's a fire rod
and
a shovel. Oh, man. The spice rod, if you will.
And a completely useless map.
I'm rushing that shovel, by the way.
I think that's fair.
Like that quake was probably just for the ice rod, but you know,
we don't
I'm
even
not
know
taking any
for sure
chances.
that Turtle Rock's a crystal. So yeah, I like the. I mean,
Well,
I
Skullwood,
finished
yeah.
doing this stuff first, but
Oh, for sure.
yeah, off the save and quit, I think going and checking the shovel is a good call. Oh, we have a connector over here to Dark Shopping Mall, so Fox gonna get his stuff here. I think we saw Ice Palace, which we can't do because no, we can do. We have a Bombos.
Well, Kermit. Oh, I guess Fox could do it too. Yeah, but no hammer,
No hammer.
cane, no hook shot.
I mean,
you know?
how many times has hammerless ice had something for us? But yeah, no cane, no hook shot is also a problem.
I'm you know what? Like there are few bigger Ice Palace proponents than me. Nice 10 arrows in the shovel. But even I would think twice about it in this situation.
Yep.
But
I mean,
you know
on the other hand,
I might not be
completing
able
it.
to contain myself. So
I mean, if you go in with the attitude that you're not going to complete it anyway, and you just get the stuff that you can. Yeah. Fox, you have the mirror. I think at this point, just keep walking and then just mirror delete the second one, but this is fine. Or he's just, okay, he's decided not to do it. Are we going into ice? We're going back to the dark world.
I think we might be going into ice. Let's go. Yes. Ice Palace. What a cool move. Cool move. Anyone?
Yeah, got it. Okay, now the question is, do you hammer jump in case the hammer shows up? Since we don't have the big key or the cane do.
You bomb jump? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that jump. The one with the bomb that's in Ice Palace, not the one that's in Pod.
The old Ice Palace hammer jump. We should call it the Ice Palace bomb jump, right?
There you go. Actually, better question, does Kermit just finish Castle Tower right now?
Yeah. He's
right there. Yeah, looks like, yep, that's what he's doing. And to your point earlier, we do get an extra easy check here with that small key on the right side.
Also, this puts Kermit up on the top of Hyrule Castle, or the top of the pyramid, so he can mirror and do the Vanilla Castle Tower entrance right after.
There you go.
Which won't even need the Master Sword at that point, which he has, by the way. Nochi, I don't know if you missed that or the tracker aided input, which is fine. But Kermit's got the Master Sword. Once you beat Aga, the barrier is no longer there.
That's one of the weird ways for an Agassiz to happen in cross keys.
Yeah.
It's very rare, but it can happen.
Your second sword locked behind, second sword and cape locked behind the Vanilla Castle Tower entrance.
Are we looks like we're a little rusty on this bomb jump. I still think this is the most important bomb jump in the game.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Because the Cane of Samaria just could be here. You don't want to have to do Ice Palace the original developer intended way if you don't have Cane of Samaria.
No.
Now, when we all started Rando, it was by far the most important bomb jump of the game.
Yes.
Like you don't play serious randomizer until you can do that bomb jump.
I can still barely do that bomb jump. Let's be honest. Like it's just like it's always been something that I've struggled with. Getting those one frame inputs, those adjustments to get to the right pixels. Just that I've never been super good at it. So hooray for Icebreaker, I say.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, for sure. I don't care how good you are for hooray for Icebreaker, because it saves a ton of time in a full clear. Also, I'm not counting blue balls. I don't know if you are.
No.
Somebody in chat will count them, I'm sure.
I like a good meme as much as the next person, but this one I don't care about.
It's not even that I don't care. It's just it's so quick and easy to lose track. Oh, hey, we can count the number of items we have in Dark Palace. That's cool. I mean, one more check here in ice.
Yeah, unfortunately, not enough keys to get to Ice Tea the easy way.
Yep.
But we're in here without the hammer. You know, like you gotta commit to doing this. You're not gonna dip in here without hammer and not do all the things that you can do.
The hammer could just be an iced tea. I mean, usually what I find there is a mirror, but we've already gotten that, so it's not going to be a mirror. Hammerless, gloveless, ice palace, get a mirror in iced tea. Have fun.
Yep.
So that was nothing.
No, that's okay. It's something that we needed to do anyway.
Yep.
Ice Tea has another compass. Goodbye. Sorry.
Now we're going to do Super Bunny again? Yeah, looks like we're going to head over to Super Bunny now. Fox, you still have the mirror.
Right, Fox.
You have the mirror. It gets a nice magic refill out of this, so that's good. Ice Palace being a relatively magic-heavy dungeon, of course. There's Castle Tower, too. Yeah, that back of Old Man Start, not great when you already have pyramid access.
And not just pyramid access, 2 ways to
I know, save and quit. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. So, yeah, okay. We do have a handful of decent start spots. So it's not like the 1 seed I had where, you know, you get the Hyrule Castle start sank spot and then you have like 2 adjacent squares to Link's house for the old man start spots. Like, okay, we're doing a lot of walking. Yeah. Please give me a flute. Kermit's gonna go ahead and pay off Kiki. We know this is nothing. Now, where is our next thing?
I don't know. Where is the next thing? Well, no, Moth's not in logic yet. Because we're still short Skullwood Small.
We do have that powder.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, that powder's super sus. That's right in CAC.
Oh, and you know what else we have? We have we have Landmo. Oh, and Back of Escape. Yeah. Because we have the lamp now. Back of Escape.
And
totally in logic.
The back of Skullwood's entrance as well with the fire rod. Oh, Fox checked the bat. All right. Thank you, Nissan.
And here's Kermit going to the Back of Escape. So we got that Hyrule Castle. I mean, the Hyrule Castle small key was also for the what was it? The turtle. Okay, hook shot. That's what we asked. That was. I mean, we could have gotten that forever ago if we.
Yeah. I mean, but we didn't have anything to help.
It was like 3 hearts.
It was
3 hearts green mail.
3 hearts green mail. Yeah.
I mean, there are runners that do that. That can do that. Yeah. I am not among those.
If I had 10 bombs, I could do it.
That's fair.
You know, you gotta get lucky. You gotta get lucky with the ropes in that case.
For sure.
So. But that is a nice break for Kermit. We'll see when Fox makes it back there.
I mean, he's running out of other things.
Yeah.
We do have Hookshot Cave available. It's kind of hard to get to because we have to get back over to East Death Mountain. But or west, either way. Yeah, one side.
One side's on one side of the mountain, the other side's on the other.
Yeah, the one side's on the drop down, where you would mirror for Laser Bridge. So what was that? That's the Fairy Ascension.
Fairy Ascension.
And then the other one's at the Old Man Rescue. Turn-in.
Okay. Kermit walking out of pod for reasons passing understanding, but here we go. I never do this.
I
Like,
mean,
where
if
are you
there's a
going?
better choice, yeah. I don't know, because you could just save and quit.
Just save and quit. Yeah.
Save and quit to the top of the pyramid, and it can't be that much slower. Oh, he's good. Okay, we're gonna do. We have the fire rod. We have a small key, so let's just do this. And hope it's a crystal.
I guess if you're going here, it is faster to walk out of pod than save and quit the pyramid.
Save and quit the pyramid. Yeah, I guess. We're gonna use Bombos on the Gibdos.
Yeah,
Save a
conserve
little
magic
magic
for this Master Sword, Fire Rod Moth fight. I don't hate that.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of using the fire rod, mainly because as a kid I used to think you had to use the fire rod here. So that's all I ever did.
Yeah, he won't be able to do a pure Fire Rod fight here. You need
No.
8 shots with the Fire Rod, and either they do Fire Rod does Master Sword damage.
Yep.
Against Moth, which is weird because it does Gold Sword damage against almost everything else. But we'll be able to get a combo here.
Link to the past damage tables.
I know, right? What an adventure.
Couldn't make them simple. Nope. With Master Sword, you can use sword spins, though. Can't do that with Tempered. Or Gold.
I never spin Moth. I feel like I have much less control over where I am in relation to the spikes, you know?
Spinning Moth is not easy, you know?
I do not like being immobile in this fight at all. But we did finish off that, and was that I wasn't looking.
I didn't even. Yeah, shoot.
A crystal or a pendant.
Chat, help us out. I missed it too. Oh my god. You know what's dumb is the letter doesn't show up after you killed the boss. You still need the map.
Nochi has indicated on the tracker that it was a crystal.
Thank you, Nochi. That's why the trackers are the MVPs. I thought runners did this. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Was so excited to Specky clip that he forgot that you
got the hook shot. Right, Fox also going to go ahead and do the Moth fight. Now, he's got Gold Sword. So we'll be a slightly easier fight, but he can't spin.
Mire and Ice are all crystals.
Okay. So what is that? We already knew Desert was a pendant. Does that leave Turtle Rock and Hera?
And Hera.
Is unknown?
I think that's
so those are I think that's everything.
Knowledge, yeah.
We don't know what green pendant is, but maybe Desert's green pendant. We're supposed to turn that into Saha. Although we did find, finding that hook shot does give us other things to do.
And we haven't found Saha, right? Have we found
I don't believe so. No. Otherwise, we'd have a green pendant marked.
That's true.
With Gold Sword on Fox's side, there's really no need to conserve magic here for the fire run.
Yeah, Hera and TR are our last 2 pendants. Fox with the Gold Sword can be much more aggressive on Moth. Use that Fire Rod to interrupt Moth's attacks. Ooh, Kermit gonna do a little spicy vanilla big key chest play.
Yeah, he came in with 3 keys, so he can choose to use one, use an extra one.
You're you're committing to double dipping this to beat Helma in that case. But and that's a useless ether medallion, so unfortunate.
Yeah, the one thing he could have used that ether medallion for, since he used Bombos to kill the Gibdos, is a little faster to use ether to do that. But he did that already, so oh well. Fun fact: the Ether Medallion only works in the Japanese 1.0 on Gibdos. Don't know why they changed that. Yep.
Because it seems weird.
Yeah, I was watching somebody do a first time playthrough. Ether did nothing. I'm like, oh, I gotta test that. So I went and pulled up my vanilla game, not the Japanese version, and
The
sure enough,
1.1.
yeah.
Does it freeze them?
No, I don't think it freezes them either. I don't remember for sure though. It doesn't kill them for sure.
So it's not that they fixed it; it's that they broke it.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, the first time you play this game, if you're going to use anything to kill things, you're going to just use bombos because it just destroys just about everything.
Right. But we're speedrunners, see. Bombos is slow.
Yep.
Every bombos cast that kills something, it takes 12 seconds until things are actually dead. 6 seconds for the animation, and then burning as well.
Kermit at least gets that tempered sword out of Pod, so that's nice. Dark May's still not in logic, but closer because we have a lamp now. Whatever that's worth.
All right, Fox on the way to get his hook shot. Not really. I don't know that Kermit has gotten much of an advantage from finding that hook shot first. We haven't seen.
Cave. Yeah, we need to get back to Hookshot Cave, which is. I don't remember all the connectors we need to use, but I think the whatever the connector is to Floating Island is probably the quickest way to get there.
Yeah, I would think so.
Then you just mirror and drop down.
All right, we're headed back into the Dark World with the mirror and the mitts. Makes it a little less painful to come up here and check the Vanilla Skull Woods entrance, or the back of Skull Woods.
I think that's where we're going.
Front of Tavern is Hookshot Cave, so that's even easier.
That's not so bad.
Oh wait, no, let's see. Granny in the tavern brings us to Floating Island, which can get us to Hookshot Cave. I understand now. Yeah, so it's still a chain, but not too bad.
Look, it's also Kermit's first time in Skullwood, so
yeah,
there wasn't much here, I don't think.
But we'll be able to do this a little bit more efficiently. Again, with the mitts, having the mirror. Well, first of all, he's got the fire rod, so can check the entrance in the back. But also with the mitts and the mirror, it is no longer just a straight up soft lock woods, because we've got the bad layout this time. So you can always mirror from the ped spot, or from the back of Skullwood's ped area to go back down to the village and get back in the portal. So
okay, Fox is pushing Hookshot Cave. Also, he hasn't gotten the stuff over the East Desert area, so it's gonna route that in at the same time. I like it.
You know what that hookshot gives us?
It gives us a clearable Hera, which Kermit is in right now.
It does. It also opens up Misery Mire, which we found, I think, pretty early.
That's right. It does.
With.
That's a little more significant. This Hera is. I mean, Hookshot is not anywhere near logical for Hera. Oh, it's a nice big key.
Yeah. Hey,
go
this
back
sits right
and check
here.
it. Oh,
this sits right here. Kermit using a little hybrid strat there.
Yeah, that was the first one that I learned that worked pretty well for me, or something similar to that. But now the newest version of Herapod is just so easy. Yeah,
Breadpot is OP. If you're not using Breadpot, you're just leaving time on the table.
All right, Hookshot Cave.
Hookshot Cave for Fox. We get some money.
More money.
Bucks.
A shield.
Ooh. Nothing.
Wow, that was a really disappointing Hookshot Cave. Oh
I think we're looking at Misery Mire. I think that's our progression. I've no recollection whatsoever where it is. Nice rod.
Oh, wow. That's the green pendant.
All right.
So, yeah. Okay. So, I mean, it's in such a bad place. I think you just do this anyway, even knowing that it's a pendant. I'm not 100% sure Kermit realized this was a pendant, though.
Ped's almost in logic.
I mean, we need an actual...
Like, minus some keys, sure.
I'll say, the Hera big key kind of needs to show up.
Hera big key and 2 TR smalls away from being in logic. But...
And we need one other thing if we were talking about Turtle Rock as a pendant.
Oh, we need Kane, too.
We need Kane.
Yeah, all right. Well, okay, so not super close to it being in logic, but...
I mean, if I had a book, I'd check it.
Available. Or boots. Okay, Ruby.
But we do need to see this Skullwood's big chest now. Now, this is interesting, because with the ice rod there, I mean, it might be a while before Fox goes back there. Might want to wait until he gets the Skullwood's big key, as well as having that fire rod. And he's not getting the Skullwood's big key, because it's in Hera.
Yeah, but also, it's a pendant, right? So if there's something on Trinex, the only way that's going to burn him, right, is because there was nothing else in
right, we don't actually need that. We don't technically need the ice rod, so that's a good point.
Yeah, so unless there's something on Trinex or on Saha, he won't get burned by that. Here we are in Juicetown. Misery Mire. We can get 6 checks in here. No big chest and no Vidi, but... and the 2 checks on the left are not on the Firelock side aren't in logic. We're still minus a key, but might get them anyway. We'll see.
I mean, at 2 keys, I probably pick them up.
Yeah. I think if I'm coming in here with a small key at all, I'm just gonna get them. If I come in here with 0, I'll probably skip them.
That's reasonable.
But Nissan pointing out we have Smith chain potentially.
We do. We have Mitts. One of the things that Mitts always opens is Smiths and Purple Chest. Like you're not going to see it very often, but it is possible to have Mitts literally open no entrances if your connectors are just that dumb. More likely, what happens is you'll have a connector at the Mire area, so the Mitts won't open that, and you'll have, some number of Hammer Pegs, Ice Palace, and Turtle Rock entrances that will or won't be available, or won't be opened by the Mitts because they may have connectors. Yeah, it's all 3 do is pretty slim.
Nissan pointing out in chat that mirror also gets us the book at the Magic Bat drop down, which is just unbelievable garbage. Oh my god,
is pretty disgusting.
All right, we find the bat connector here at Dark Sank. Probably don't need that at this point. Although could go to the TR bridge. I don't think that we've seen that yet.
No, you're right. We haven't. So that'll be 2 new entrances. Oh, good Ice Rock Cave.
Yeah, this is going to be the last sword.
Right, we saw this already.
Yeah.
Everybody on Gold Sword. Love a gold sword.
There's that butter sword emote that I like.
The gold sword, I mean, Fox is going to have gold sword when he does Castle Tower, which, honestly, Castle Tower is kind of nice with gold sword.
That's a couple seconds time save there.
It's a significant upgrade over the NMG Master Sword.
Yeah, especially, and heck, we'll have the Fire Rod, which helps there as well. So, yeah, a potential significant time save for Fox. Oh, Swampers.
Well, I mean, we're getting it before we can actually go to the chest, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And another big key. That's a slightly more important big key. We need that one.
We need that. No bow yet.
It is one more check, though.
Yeah.
Triple dip Eastern. That's kind of one of the things that'll weigh in my decision making whether to go into Eastern is if I can guarantee it won't be a triple dip. So if I have bow or big key, I'm much more likely to do. I might do it without either one. It depends on the situation.
Both of them already dipped it without either.
Right. So it's going to be even.
Yeah.
They're both going to be in the same situation. But yeah, I mean, I'm much more likely to dip in Eastern Palace if I have bow or big key, because that way I guarantee at worst it's just a double. It's not going to be a triple dip.
Chest Game just moved across town there, and gave us just some money.
Is this our first look in village?
Sure is.
Yeah. We have a ferry hanging out at Thieves Town.
Where's this hammer, Tracy?
Oh gosh. We haven't found Thieves Town yet. Maybe it's there. Maybe we're supposed to be Eastern to get it. I don't know.
Oh, I guess Fox has already been here to Vu and we missed it.
That's because there's nothing here, apparently.
Probably, yes.
Oh yeah, we have this.
Spicy.
It's in logic now. Another pod small.
Oh, good.
Well, between the two runners, all the 4-key lock stuff is in logic now.
We've got all 4 GT smalls.
And no way to get to any of it. No bow for the climb. No cane for the right side. No hammer for the left side. We can't even sequence break it because hammer, you can't sequence break around. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, good.
A mushroom.
Okay, I guess next save and quit. Go to Link's house, turn that mushroom in.
Yeah, we know where the potion shop is. That's at Flute 5, which unfortunately we do not have the Flute 4.
Why would we have the flute this early? It's only 90 minutes in.
Yeah. Oh, Humbug's first rule of cross keys. You find the mitts, you got the flippers, you book it to the Ice Palace entrance. And find Mire Shop.
I mean, it's 2 items.
Ooh, Kermit, you got to pick up the smith before you do this.
Oh, we got the flute.
Oh, boy. Humbug's first rule of cross keys.
It does... Okay, no, it doesn't really open anything. Once we get the red crystals, it will open... the big bomb, because we do have it in a must flute spot.
Yes. Yeah, doesn't open anything up for us, but is always.
I mean, especially
nice to find,
especially without the boots, which have to show up. The boots gotta be so. Yeah, you asked me where the hammer was. I'm gonna ask you where are the boots.
Yeah, it's true.
Meanwhile, Fox is gonna get red mail out of this, assuming he picks it up. We got a beer, so no reason not to pick up the red mail at this point.
Where are the smiths?
The smith.
The smith isn't at
yeah,
home,
it's in the south. It's in that rock cave.
Oh, right, down
in
by
the south. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's fine.
So the flute will help Fox to get there. Kermit will have to do a long walk at the moment.
All right, headed over to Kakariko to activate this flute is Fox.
And life will get much better. Yeah, chat saying the Smith house is right next door to the purple chest guy. Yes, that is exactly where the Smith house is. And Kermit's gonna go ahead and do desert. I think, yeah, I mean...
I don't mind this, yeah.
Yeah, this is fine.
But does need to make his way over to... we'll need the Eastern Big Key from Misery Mire at some point.
Yep.
And gonna need that flute as well.
Well, he's gonna want that flute. We don't know if he's gonna need it, but he's definitely gonna want it.
Definitely gonna want it.
And it still could be required with that big bomb location if there's still entrances missing by the time we get
Right.
access to that. We haven't seen no, we've seen Thieves Town. What have we not seen? Actually, I think maybe we've seen all our dungeons.
Yeah, we haven't found all of our entrances to TR yet, but
Correct.
we have seen everything else.
I think we've just not seen TR West.
Yeah, I guess we found the front early. Because I remember they both farmed a bomb from there. It's at Hyrule Castle Main, maybe.
Okay, we're gonna get a couple new checks from Fox. We're gonna get these the big key chest, which is behind 4 TR keys, and we'll get the chain chomps.
Well, we got our
first bottle. We haven't found Sick Kid yet, have we?
I thought that we did find Sick Kid.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Okay. I mean, our tracker Nochi says we did, so
yeah,
I trust the tracker more than I trust me.
I don't. It's in. Oh, right here. It's right here.
Yeah, Kermit immediately turning that in.
Badge.
Just a compass.
Badge.
All right, time for some chain chomps.
Ooh, and a pet
Careful.
check.
Okay.
Get hype, chat.
Nothing more in Turtle Rock. So far, Turtle Rock has just had a sword, and that's about it.
Now I had the mushroom.
Okay, okay, that's to be determined. Yeah, not a ped scene.
That's good.
I mean, it's good. I think it's good, but Kermit, having already cleared 2 pendants, I don't think he might have been.
I think Kermit might have been hoping, and with the ice rod in hand.
Yeah.
Maybe hoping for something on ped there. All right, here's Turtle Rock West. Gonna see this for the first time. Ooh, it's
that's why we haven't seen it.
Lamau. Oh, nice chain there. That is the cape required side of bumper ledge.
I feel like we saw the other side, but maybe not.
Ooh,
oh, there's Saha.
What are you hiding here for, dude? Mirror shield. Now we can do laser bridge.
Half magic's nice too. Yeah, if there's something on that green pendant when Kermit gets there, that's going to be pretty big. For Fox, that makes even going after the green pendant less desirable to have to come all the way back here.
Yeah.
By going through Turtle Rock West. Like, who wants to do that? Oh,
Vanilla
I did not.
Cave.
Okay, game.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's right. The other side of bumper is French vanilla at the regular bumper entrance, so Kermit could get there that way.
And we've already seen the bottom of this from Spiral. Yeah, it's here at the Vanilla Desert entrance.
But with the flute, that's okay. Meantime, what does the Smith give us? Fox gonna go into pod with 2 more small keys.
We're beating Helma here. No hammer.
No hammer, no big key.
We have the big
Oh wait,
key.
no, we have a big key. So I would have done Armos Hallway instead of this. Never have to go back to the... Yeah, but then you have to get another small key.
Oh wait, no, then you have to get another small key. Yeah, I was miscounting. So
if this were a pendant, then I would do both.
Yeah.
If it's, with the pendant, I tend to try and make it force me to beat it. Give me all 6 pod smalls. I'll go to Helma.
Useless book as usual. Oh, we haven't seen Ether Tablet yet, so I guess not technically useless yet, but
Looks like Fox is gonna find Hera.
Yeah.
And the Skullwood's big key, which is good for Kermit because he's already done this, and so it just gives him back time.
What are we gonna find next? The cane, the hammer, the boots, the bow. Those are the items that we need.
Cane or hammer to open up GT.
Yeah,
I guess
true. We haven't
bow
even
does
done
it
GT
too.
yet.
Gosh, bow opens up GT as well because it opens up the climb because everybody wants to climb. So Fox without the book is not going to be able to check ped.
Yeah, we're still looking for a couple keys. We're gonna need the Meyer big key.
Yep.
And the swamp small and the
Yep.
thieves big.
Yep.
And potentially another pod small. So that's a couple keys. All right, we're still a ways away from go mode at this point.
Yeah, 3 items as well. So there's a lot of things we're still missing.
Fox there with Philly pot. How 2002 or 2022 rather.
Kermit finally getting over to his hookshot cave. Gonna be very disappointed to find absolutely nothing here.
Get the money. Fox a little impatient and jumping down when Moldorm is right there, and Moldorm repays him with an immediate fall. All right, Kermit here in Misery Mire. Gonna get that Eastern big, but there wasn't much else in here. Fox getting that green pendant immediately following finding Saha, which is always great.
Wonder if he'll follow that sooner rather than later. Be easier if you had boots, because then the going from East Turtle Rock to West Turtle Rock is basically free.
Yeah. This isn't... Oh, it was a good Skullwoods. Never mind. Sorry, I thought this was a bad Skullwoods.
I mean, it's Cross Keys week. We've probably seen several bad Skullwoods.
Yeah. There
has been a certain amount of commentator seed bleed this week, including my own, so...
You're not wrong.
I feel like it's worse in Cross Keys, because there's more things to keep track of.
There's just so many things to keep track of, yeah. GT might be boots locked at this point. Like, how many other...
We've seen GT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was GT early?
It was pretty early. They could get they got the 2 chests and...
Oh, okay, my bad.
I want to say there was a small key on the torch. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I think we've seen all the dungeon entrances at this point. Which means prioritizing, and we've seen all the 5-item cave entrances. We've seen Hookshot Cave, which is 4. We've seen Paradox Cave for 7. So I'll never swear that we've seen all of the item caves. I'm sure we haven't. We're kind of running out of reasons to go to new entrances.
Fox is gonna bring the... If you're gonna do this, get the book first, right?
Yes.
I guess you don't want to lose your portal.
So he's gonna flute away. He's gonna turn in the smith, and he's gonna flute back
come
there.
Back and get the purple chest.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then do the purple chest plus book at the same time.
I'm sorry
I like
that
it.
I doubted you, Fox. This is the right way to do it. Purple chest we haven't seen yet, Hamza. Nope, it was the rock. Yeah, there you go.
There's the big key we don't care about. And now we'll get the big key we do care about.
Starting to see some frustration slashes from Fox. Getting down to it here. Never seen anybody walk that way before. Ooh, these are 2 new entrances, I believe. We haven't seen the lower Super Bunny area entrances.
we've had access.
Yeah, these have been available to us for a long time.
Because
check these. People keep All right. Well, I don't remember them, so obviously they're nothing.
They're not. They're nothing if we don't remember them, right?
All right. Yes, very nothing.
Okay, purple chest is a piece of heart. I'm starting to get suspicious of that Eastern big chest.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's the last thing you want. You hope if it's there, if the answer's there, it's just... Well, gosh, do you hope it's the bow? Because, I mean, the bow opens up right side pod, so you get 2 items there, but then it opens up the Ganon's tower climb. Is the other... It's what else it opens up. I think both our runners are heading over towards that ether tablet. Just kind of come at it from different directions. Right, we don't have a GT big key, but we're getting close. Bow plus GT big key,
We're converging on ether tablet here.
I love it in completely different ways.
Oh man, can't wait for this to be nothing.
Come on, book. Don't fail us. Get us something good.
Ooh, a big key too.
Oh,
Thieves Town.
Thieves Town.
All right,
okay.
So, a useful book.
Yeah.
Imagine.
We need that. But
imagine a useful book.
That puts 1 item in logic.
Yep. just one.
I mean, we're gonna get 3 of them, but it only puts 1 of them actually in logic without the small key. If the game really decided to be funny, it could put a small key in the maiden cell and then put the hammer.
Okay, dude.
Let's not do
Slow down, Satan. All right.
I feel dirty even coming up with that.
You should. That was garbage. That's awful idea that you just had. Why would you wish that on anybody?
Oh, gosh, no.
Your ideas are bad and you should feel bad.
But yeah, we can see the power of the flute with Fox already in the back of Thieves Town. And the problem with the Ice Palace vanilla location is that you want a flute to get there. It's not gonna happen.
Right. Okay, so I wanna address this that JMC Git just put in chat. Spend enough time observing or playing the game, and your mind starts to understand what the game likes to do. The game does not like to do anything. Like there are some biases in the randomizer, but they are pretty small, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that when we start thinking, you know, oh, the game likes to do this, the game likes to do that, right? It opens you up for some trouble. People engage in memes, and I engage in memes. I'm a big memer, you know, a big memer, and I encourage people to meme stuff because it's fun and it makes this game fun and entertaining, I think. But when you're making decisions off of those memes is when you get in trouble.
Yes, absolutely.
And I, you know, am as as guilty of that as anybody. But it's important to recognize that when you're making decisions off of things like that, you are just as likely to have tricked yourself into thinking that than you are it actually being helpful or true.
In the meantime, our in-logic item was 50 rupees.
Nice.
On script so far for Fox. And a heart container. So Thieves Town, useless until we get Hammer and Small Key, and hopefully completely useless because we don't want to come back for those.
Question in chat, is this 100% locations or inventory? Is 100% locations.
Locations. So the Small Key is not in the big chest.
Well, we are averaging just under a crystal an hour, so I hope you don't have any other plans today.
I know, right?
Something's got to pick up here soon.
I mean, okay, so we have Eastern Big Chest.
When that's the first thing on your list of things to do,
that's
man,
not good.
Time.
That's not good. Oh, we have the green pendant's out of logic. I mean, it can still have something. We have the mushroom. That'd be easier for Fox to turn in than it would be for Kermit. Kermit still has that cave in at Vanilla Ice.
Yep. Dun, 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 dun.
That's exactly what I started thinking about.
You might say that he's under pressure to get there.
In the meantime, he's gonna check this Bombos tablet and find nothing.
Tracy just asked. I'd like to report a murder. Tracy just murdered me on comms. That one was good. You're all filthy.
All right, let's turn in that mushroom. I mean, if nothing else, like that's at least for Fox. Just flute to 2. Turn that mushroom
flute
in.
to 2. Flute to 5. No, we killing Muldorm.
Or Landmo.
Or Landmo, you know. We're killing a worm. Or 3. There are almost as many worm bosses in this game as there are eyeball bosses.
And to note, there's still that big key sitting on the torch in Desert, and that's why he's got 4 out of 6 items and not 5 out of 6 items.
Kermit might be making his way to Ice Palace here.
That's right, he hasn't done that yet. Spoilers, chat. For those of you that weren't here earlier, the hammer is not there. I don't think we got anything out of ice. I'm not even sure we got a useful key. Oh, wait, that's Fox's first bottle. I wonder if he'll turn that in right away.
Presumably. We're right next door. Kermit, walking right by that entrance that he has access to. Good thing that this is the only invitational race today.
I know.
Mushroom. Gotta turn the mushroom, Fox.
We're not turning in the mushroom yet.
Or are we? Wait.
Thinking about it.
This scene seems to be throwing our runners for a little bit of a loop.
I mean, it's throwing us for a bit of a loop, too, so...
Yeah.
Oh, he wants to turn the green pendant.
Alright, I like this. We're right here.
Yeah, just bombos the pokies, it's fine. Or just fire rod them, that works, too.
Fire rod's faster. Bombos is 12 seconds.
Bombos doesn't miss, so it should be... So fire rod should be faster, right? And then you miss 2 fire rod shots, and then no longer faster.
Potion shop is at flute 5 in drill. So with the flute is very easy to do. Oh, it's the red cane.
Hey, now we have things we can do. Oh, hey, we can go back into Turtle Rock and do things. Actually,
and we're right next to Turtle Rock.
But yeah, but you want to do it from the front.
You want do it from the front.
Because we've done all the things you can do elsewhere.
All right, we're not going here.
I would head, honestly, GT. That's where I'm heading.
What about the mushroom?
I would have turned the mushroom in already. I would have turned the mushroom before that green pendant. Of course, now the mushroom's probably just the Hera big key to actually put the cane to Samarian logic.
Laser bridge is up here, right? No.
Yeah, but that doesn't give us anything.
So we're killing Trinex, I guess?
I mean, you kill Trinex, you get Ped, which we know is nothing, so why did I even mention that? But it does warp you to the front, and with Gold Sword, it's not that slow. I forget where the front was, if it actually would be better to do it that way.
I think the front's at Hyrule Castle front. They found it super early, they got a bomb, and they left.
It was early. So this is not I mean, it's an item, though, so you might as well.
Fox does not know. Fox has not checked Ped. So this
That's
play
a good
makes
point.
a little bit more
right.
Kermit
is checked Ped. Fox is not.
But yeah, this is fine. It's gonna get you to the front.
Yep. I'll tell you what this isn't.
Flowing progression.
It's not the Hera big key.
It's not. So this is all still out of logic.
Yep. And with Gold Sword, Trinex is not that bad.
No. Doesn't get the double spin, but cleans up Trinex very quickly.
I don't think well, I mean, this isn't fast round. I was going to say I haven't gotten a double spin since fast round, but that's irrelevant here. Oh, hey, it's the last key. Last key to Meyer. I disagree with double spin with Gold Sword still makes a difference.
It matters, Ruby. You can it's the difference between killing him when he's on the bottom of the screen versus killing him when he has already turned the corner.
It's not as punishing.
It's not a big difference.
Yeah, it's not as punishing if you miss it with Gold Sword because then it's just 2 slashes. But
it is still
it's 2 slashes versus 1. I mean, 2 is greater than 1. 1 is better in this case. All right, let's see what the front of TR has. Again, this will not be the Hera big key.
Oh. All right.
All right. Our Thief Town stuff's in logic. Yay.
And we can go back in there now. Okay. Nice.
Well. GT anyone? We have all 4 small keys.
But no big key and no hammer. Oh, we've got the cane now. We got the
cane. Go right side.
Yeah. That seems like the play. Kermit about to get his flute.
It'll make his life nicer.
Yeah, we're doing a bunch of stuff that is out of logic. Instead of doing an in-logic mushroom, which is super easy to turn in.
Yeah, but the in-logic mushroom, maybe it's. I mean, at this point, either the mushroom or the Eastern Big Chest is probably just that key, that Herod Big Key.
Yeah, I guess that's possible. Yeah.
So I could see avoiding it for now. Well, that's an interesting point. If the big key in desert is the Hera Big, then we could be skipping a boots. So maybe the mushroom should get turned in.
Yeah, there are still a bunch of things that we need. You know, like maybe it's the swamp small key
I know,
that leads us to something in there. You know, like you've got the flute.
There's a bow.
Okay. That
we
can beat Eastern.
Big. Oh, yay! Oh, now we can climb. Oh no.
Are there any climbers in chat? All right, the mushroom is just a piece of heart, so we can stop talking about the mushroom.
The next thing I do if I'm Fox, I'm going to Eastern.
You're not climbing?
Oh, no way.
I'm climbing. We're here. Climb.
This is too easy to get to. Go do the crystal. You know you can do.
I guess this is. We were just talking about logic. This is out of logic. Yeah, do Eastern first.
You get a logical check in Eastern.
Yeah, and this is right here in CAC. So you're right.
Always nice to get the bow before you face the Ice Armos.
Where is Eastern? Eastern was somewhere dumb, though, right? Or was it?
It was South Dark World, I think.
I guess we've got a connector over there that's pretty easy.
Yeah, I think they both got to it through a connector initially.
Fake powder. Come on, fake powder. Yeah.
Only missing 3 hearts. He's fine.
Fake powder. What can that see, the big key on the desert torch still could be Misery Mire, so we still might need it. But we definitely need the boots because Ganon is behind Castle Tower.
Yep.
Bo was in Compass Room here in GT.
I mean, if the boots show up behind the cane...
Did he check the big chest?
I hope so.
I
won't swear to it. Okay.
Okay. No, she's saying that it's $20, so...
But yeah, I mean, if the boots show up behind the cane, that makes that big key on the desert torch much more valuable, because now it can't be the Hera Big. Oh, right. Fox has Ped to pull, because he didn't check it. Are we going to blind pull it?
Oh, yeah, we are absolutely going to get a blind pull.
Meanwhile, Kermit is about to get the cane.
When you got the book out, ugh. You're on... Anyone who reads Ped with all 3 pendants on Restream hates chat. That's all.
Well, this is Kermit's first time up here. Gotta be feeling pretty good to find Saha with the green pendant and get something good out of it.
Yes, this is a competitive race, but there are also no stakes other than bragging rights in, I believe, neither of these teams can be relegated and neither of them can make the playoffs. But I do not actually begrudge them reading Ped there. It is faster.
And
just having fun.
Fox heading over to Eastern.
Playoffs still possible? I thought that if one of the teams... I thought that two of the teams that you needed to lose out were playing each other. But I could be wrong about that. You guys... Nissan, I'm sure, much more up on his team's playoff chances than I am. So I will defer.
Looks like Kermit hasn't done this front of TR stuff yet. Doesn't want to kill Trinex. Well, he knows Ped is dead, so he might go all the way to the front here. All right, we're about to get an in-logic check here from Fox.
Amazing. How long has it been?
I mean, I don't think since we've killed Moldorm. Harabig? It is! It's the Harabig!
Alright. Well, we're in logic now.
We're in logic now. Yay. And we just hope the Harabig chess is nothing.
You didn't... Yeah. Those guys died to 1 gold sword slash, so you're fine. You could have just slashed, but it's alright. Yeah, I think the GT climb's your next move.
Yeah, I'm not sure what else we have. I mean, if I'm Fox, I'm turning that mushroom in before I'm climbing GT, but we know that's nothing.
Tofile giving us the actual details. If the Bonkers win out, they tie with Bratwurst Buddies and without the tiebreaker.
Anything good here? Nope. But it is a crystal.
Alright. We're up to 3 crystals. Our average time between crystals has gone down significantly.
Still missing hammer, still missing boots. Still missing Meyer Big.
Where's Kermit going now? Mirrored out back to Poke Room.
I don't know. Because he did all the checks. Maybe he wanted... Well, no, he's seen the entrance. Okay, we're back in pod. Oh, we're in the Bollock side. Okay. Alright, 2 in-logic items here. A heart container. And a heart container. So Mimic Clippers would not have gained an advantage.
Climb's got to be next, right?
I still think you turn the mushroom in first if you're Fox. But yeah, that's got to be coming soon. Oh, nope, we're just going straight to the climb. I mean, we know that mushroom is nothing, so it's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're going to have a moment before we see new items. And this is all in logic. We have 4 small keys. We have a finally in logic bow.
And why don't you? We haven't talked about this yet, but we're after the 2-hour mark. These guys trying their hardest here. Good. Oh, running out of arrows there. We give these guys a follow.
Uh-oh. No, the despawn!
Oh no!
Oh, that hurts. You know, sometimes I keep track of where my bomb shops are. I never keep track of where my arrow shops are.
Yeah, the bomb shop's vanilla here. Get out that shovel. We're going back in. Are we gonna mimic clip? What are we doing here?
I imagine we're mimic clipping. I mean, if you mimic clip the first room, it despawns the lasers in the second room.
Makes it easier to do it, but I guess we're mimic clipping here.
Maybe
No,
he
we were
thinks
looking for
no.
arrows.
Oh, he's
No,
thinking there's an arrow pot. There's no arrow
there
pots
is not. Yeah.
Do we have easy access to desert? Desert has a lot of arrow pots.
Does anyone know if Kermit mimic clips?
Eastern. I mean, I'm gonna guess nobody in this. I mean, because neither one of them clipped pod.
Yeah.
Where are the arrow pots here? I'm not sure. I mean, other
There's
than going to the
one-
mimics.
There are
Or- yeah.
5 arrows under one of the pots that's south of where you drop down to get into the vanilla big key chest. Those pots down at the bottom of that little hallway, I think, have a bomb and 5 arrows. Those are bombs and hearts. I thought it was bombs and arrows.
Oh, he's gonna grab. Yeah, these are
But
both.
this has 10.
Yeah, these are arrows
Yeah.
for sure. I think that's a first for me, seeing someone go that to those pots in pod. But I mean, that was probably the unless you were lucky and dig up the arrows right away. That was probably the best solution.
Yeah, there's no way I would have remembered to do that. So.
I mean, I was thinking Eastern, like desert. I was thinking desert. Like, where's desert?
Yeah, desert has a lot.
They have a lot.
Desert
There's a lot
has
of
a lot of arrows.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Ganon's tower climb. Take 2. We're still. I mean, the amount of things we're still missing at this point: boots and hammer, as well as the the Meyer big key. And I mean, not that we care, but we haven't seen the ice big key either, which technically would be required. Plus a couple pod smalls for the stuff we don't hard require. All right, into the gauntlet, while Kermit faces off with the Ice Armos. See, this is the problem, and this is why, in NMG, there's that guaranteed chest that they always open up that gives you 10 arrows, because you face the Armos Knights and then you climb, you're gonna run out of arrows. Now, I guess in Fox's case, he also went back and did the Eastern Palace play, which also is Armos Knights, and you use a lot of arrows.
Well,
Hey, Kermit's going straight for the climb.
Yeah, you know, if there's something up here, that's just a bunch of time that Kermit just made up. Potentially, at least. You know, there's still some stuff that he that Fox has done that Kermit hasn't, that he could go back and do. But if this is the answer, then Kermit's on the path, and is just a couple rooms behind Fox to that next piece.
Well, he's not gonna have to dig arrows. He's got more left. Now he does still have to do most of what Fox did was Eastern, which Kermit does still need to do. However, I mean, there's I'm trying to think what. Yeah, I mean, I think they're pretty even otherwise.
No, there is not anything behind Aga 2. Sank was at the pyramid, and we have already checked the back.
Yeah, the Hyrule Castle key was very early this seed, so we've done everything in the castle. Which is exactly what you want to see in a Sank start at the pyramid.
Yes. Where was that pod big key?
I don't remember.
Bottles,
Another bottle, bombs. I mean, we do have Hera Big Chest as the thing we can do. No.
Small? Nope, pod again.
Pod small. Okay, well, we can do another check in pod. Still out of logic, though. And one last item here.
No!
The boots! Okay, well, we can get... There's a key here. So we get that. I would go to Desert, get the big key there.
This is the Swamp Small, right? Gotta be.
Pod 6, maybe?
Yeah,
nope, it is Swamp Small. Okay.
Hoverers get bent.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you go with in this age of Specky Clip. Maybe you just go do Swamp. Now, I can't. I mean, we're down to a Meyer Big Key and the hammer. The hammer can't be there. I don't do left side.
Right away.
I mean,
I'm not
I
sure
might
that I go there at all.
Well, Swamp is pretty quick if you don't do left side.
Yeah, but I think I might do some other stuff, and I guess the question is, do you go Swamp? Yeah, if you skip left side, you know, it's versus like doing other stuff looking for the Meyer Big, you know?
Now, I do check this first, right? Because if this is Meyer Big, then you can just do Swamp whenever. You don't have to rush it. So now you can do it now, you can do it later. You don't need the hammer, you know.
And it is indeed Meyer Big.
So we can do Meyer,
So now you can do Swamp and just go mode it.
Yes.
After the bottom of the wall chest.
Yep.
So we are in the ever popular hammer go mode.
And Meyer's right here, so yeah.
Yeah, now you can do Swamp whenever.
Let's see. There are 2 chests in pod that could have the hammer. We don't have pod 6 yet, though. There's Hera Big Chest. There's this big chest, as well as on Vitreous. I mean, there's really not a lot of places. Kermit, no, you don't need to kill Agatu.
Oh, this is unfortunate.
It feels like a little bit of Krosky's inexperience.
Yeah.
I mean, it is possible.
Is there any reason that he wants to be back at the pyramid right now?
I can't think of any.
But you just save and quit. The Sank is there, so
yeah. He's already. Oh, that's right. He's already done Castle Tower. So Kermit's done Castle Tower versus Fox having done Eastern. That would make this relatively even, except this time loss here for doing an unnecessary Agatu is not ideal. I mean, it is possible to set the mode that you have to kill Agatu, even if it's not a Ganon drop. But we don't play that.
No,
We don't.
no.
I mean,
Crosskeys is
usually,
fast Ganon.
yeah, usually
Yeah.
you run into that in mystery seeds that roll an entrance rando. You could have it
Mhm.
that you have to kill Agatu. I don't think I've seen it anywhere else. Like, no one wants to play cross keys where you're hard required to climb GT all the time. Although it would save the decision point, right?
That's true, yeah. Karma getting the unfortunate news.
Yeah. I think as much as it would save the decision point, I still would not want to have that required on my cross keys.
No.
With gold sword, red mail, we're just gonna spin. We have a few other options. We could use Kana Berta with dash strats now that we have boots. Kermit? What are we doing? Oh, did he mix up which was which?
He might have.
Oh, wow.
Kermit needs to make his way to Desert and the GT torch.
Yep. Moose GT's easy to get back to.
Yep.
We know it's not here at... We've seen King's Tomb. It's a connector of some sort. It might be the desert connector, so this might be fine. Yeah, it is. It's the worst desert connector as far as getting to the torch, but it is a desert connector.
You need the key on the torch.
Yeah, you think you just realized that.
All right, good. Nissan having a heart attack for his teammate's opponent now, which is very, very generous of him.
Yeah, and Fox's teammate, Nielsen Alex, mentioning that the hammer could be in that first chest.
Yeah.
So doing swamp now, because again, you're just gonna go mode it. Like, you're gonna treat it like go mode. So you might open like the diver down chest for silvers, and that's all you're gonna do. But that first chest isn't, well, second chest now, because we've already opened the first chest, is in logic. And then if it's not there, you just go mode the rest of the dungeon with Specky Clip, and then do the again, not a lot of in-logic stuff. We're gonna hit these last two bonk rocks here.
One after the other here. And
they're both
two
shops.
shops. Where is Swamp Palace?
I forget.
Oh, nice. They're right over here. Okay.
If pod 6, that's, you know, I mean, not that you're going to go out of your way to look for it, but if pod 6 were to show up in one of these chests in swamp as well, you can ignore the last pod checks too. So like, you're not going to go to left side swamp for looking for that pod small. But I think doing all the on path stuff, so the big chest, the diver down chest, I'd probably even do waterfall, because that just gives you information if pod small comes up. I don't do like compass room. That's too far out of the way. If I have to do an extra screen transition to do it, I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So like pre-diver down, I wouldn't even be doing those chests. Don't really need that key, but I mean, I like to skip the key in the last room, the so-called Phelps room, with the like not have to swim the other way. But I think that one's probably faster to get. Meanwhile, Kermit's gonna see if the answer is pod.
I think the Phelps key is definitely faster than getting that key.
It's just annoying. I just hate that. I just hate getting that key so much. I mean, in the heat, like I'm sitting here in the comm booth, so it's kind of easy for me to think, oh hey, if I see a pod 6, I know not to look.
Oh!
Okay, we're not finding pod 6. I mean, we're not finding pod 6 in swamp. Let's be absolutely clear. So both runners could have had that a long time ago, and
Yeah. And they both chose to...
we checked big key chest.
Oh, Fox found pod 6.
So he's gonna go and get that. Now, oh, Kermit's still missing the
Kermit
swamp
doesn't
small.
have the pod... And
okay, there's
and
the swamp
pod
small.
big, for that matter.
Right. Where is that pod big?
Hammer was in harmless Hellway. But yeah, this is pretty bad for Kermit. Because we know, you know, and I know, and we know, chat, that there is nothing over here on the left side of GT.
Which is rare. Like, when's the last time there was... I mean, left side GT almost always has something. Oh, logically we needed it. Ice Palace big key. Silvers are nice.
Silvers are nice, yeah. But not gonna be the make or break here by any stretch of the imagination.
And with Gold Sword, getting through Ganon's pretty easy. Now, granted, the Phase 4 is the same Gold versus Tempered, but...
Yep. And Fox about to get his go mode here. That hammer, that is likely to be GG. Almost certainly. We never say never here at Speed Gaming, but...
Yeah, Fox still has to do Castle Tower. With Gold Sword, that's going to be really fast. Oh, it's on the floating island?
Floating island.
Kermit never checked that? Wow.
No. At 2 hours, 25 minutes, and 40 seconds, Swedish Arctic Fox is our first runner in go mode.
Yeah, it looks like he did find that 6 pod small somewhere, because otherwise he wouldn't have 2 left. As one of these would be for the back, and the other one's for the Dark Maze.
I think it is faster to just walk down from Hellway. You know, unless you end up getting super bullied by the beetles there. It is faster.
It could be that optimally it is faster, but just do the easier thing anyway. And also, I mean, it's kind of what you're like. Pod is like the dungeon that the mirror shines in, really.
Mm-hmm.
So you're doing a lot of mirroring out of there. It's kind of what you're used to doing. Yeah, Kermit's gonna find that Hera big key here to put things back into logic for him. Now, we're still not done. Fox still has to climb Castle Tower. First time he was here, he only had two of the small keys. Kermit, no doubt, hoping that was the pod small, but pod big. I don't think it could have been. I guess if the 2 keys were swapped. Yeah, I guess the other one could have been the Hera big. Oh, right, and Ice Palace. Gosh, I'm not used to cross keys with these long go modes. Usually it's like you get your go mode and you have one dungeon to clear and you're done. But yeah, we have to do ice, we have to do castle tower. Yeah, I'm gonna go take this connector, go here to ice. Ice isn't such a bad spot. And then, unlike the first time we were in Ice Palace, we have a Kane to Samaria now. We can go ahead and do some icebreaker action. Kermit's gonna go ahead and do swamp, and this is really unfortunate. This could be a full clear of a go mode hammer swamp.
It absolutely will be.
And there isn't even anything nice left to find. We found silvers, for instance. Yeah, you know, we talked about it earlier. Kermit, relatively, you know, a veteran runner, but relatively new to cross keys. There's just a lot of gotchas, and a lot of the gotchas just involve mirror stuff. Mm-hmm. Knowing to mirror at the floating island, knowing to mirror at Bumper Ledge, knowing to mirror. Here's a good one. You get a connector. Here's one that got me early on in my cross keys. Connector to hammer pegs, mirror to get the drop down. Like, all sorts of those things come up, and, you know, yeah, I mean, it's not really surprising that could happen here. Chat suggests, or our tracker Nochi suggesting that maybe he didn't ever get to the floating island. I won't swear to that one way or the other.
Yeah, I couldn't possibly tell you at this point. But yeah, looking like, as Chat was putting it, give me a little bit of a spicy finish in week 7 in this division. Fox almost certainly going to be taking home the win here, and keeping the Spec Rock Bonkers alive then in.
Oh, we're gonna see the bomb set up for the left side diver down. I love it. I love it.
Never seen that before.
Yeah, it's only a few months old. I think I saw it in the tournament last summer. Doing it on the left side is faster in general. At least if you're not picking up the chest. I've heard people say it's slower if you're picking up the chest, but you don't have to jump into the water, which is nice. The version with the Cane of Samaria on that side has been around forever. I mean, that's been around since the beginning of Diver Down. But the bomb setup is new.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it before. It's nice.
Alright, we got Ice Palace done. We're fluting away. We're gonna go to Castle Tower. Kill an Aga.
Fox was an Aga 2 kill away from a true Oops All Dungeons.
Yeah.
Is it 100% run? No. We just the hammer was super cheap. That's all.
If anyone from any league admins are listening, please no.
No complete. Don't want to do completionist cross keys, Tracy.
No, not completionist anything. That's a mode that's been put on the ladder recently.
Yeah,
Hundo
the keys is fun.
Yeah, Hundo keys.
Hundo keys is fun.
Yeah, and I'll lose every one of them because my execution will not hold up. And that gold sword just does, yeah, gold sword aga tower is just so nice. You know, being able to one-shot everything in the dungeon. We're already about to face Aga here.
In logic cross keys, never doing that. That's nonsense.
I mean, it's pretty rare to get through a cross key seed without breaking logic somewhere. The trick is to know what you've broken and work your way around it.
If anybody would like a fun seed to do an in logic cross keys with, boy, do I have the seed for you.
I mean, we've had a few seeds this week that if you were, I mean, I want to say Rick's seed the other night had a logical chain that was absolutely disgusting.
Cross keys 2025, no sequence breaks allowed.
I mean, I know you're not serious there, Allison, but it would be really interesting to have a tournament where you're not allowed to do that and just see how that would play out. The hard part is remembering to stay in logic and not accidentally getting out of logic. And I think I think trying to admin that would just be like the worst thing ever.
Champions Ganon hunt cross keys. Okay, dude. Oh yeah, the map and compass to beat bosses.
Yeah, well, except that's not logical, and that's not actually a thing in cross keys. That is a thing in regular key sanity modes and map compass shuffle. Although I suppose you could put it in there.
Cross chunt. All right. Fox saving and quitting here to Light World.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Very convenient.
What a great starting spot. What a great starting spot for this Ganon location. Oh, that's the 6 pods. Okay. Pod 6 was just on Vitreous. Okay. All right, Ganon's gonna. Yep, Ganon's gonna tell us that the silvers are in his tower. The answer is we found them, but Fox didn't.
Willkommen to our raiders from SpeedGaming Deutsch.
All right, 12 spins to win. Herbert's probably going to see his big key here. Or not.
Oh, no.
It's right there. It's right. I mean, you can't get it that way anyway, so is it better or worse to see it? See, now, there it is. There's the big key.
But we're not going there. We're not just... We're looking for a pod big key. That's the only big key we don't have, and we are not immediately going there. And get your GGs in chat for Swedish Arctic Fox taking home the win
You will finish with an official race time of 2:38.16.
And we got a
a forfeit from Kermit shortly thereafter.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still looking all over the place for that pod big key. I can't say that I blame him. And we do have Swedish Arctic Fox joining us in the booth. GG's Fox.
Yeah, GG's. Thank you. That was a crazy seed.
Yeah,
I
sure,
mean-
a lot going on in that one.
Yeah, I mean, when you all broke the logic to get the green pendant in a god awful spot,
Yeah.
and that led to all your logic, and then of course, at that point, I think you had mushroom and eastern big chest in logic.
It was all something like that.
Yeah.
I felt like the last half hour I only had like 2 checks all the time. So yeah, getting that cane that led to eventually climbing GT to get the boots to get the next thing.
Also joining us is Kermit. GG's.
GG's.
GG's, Kermit.
Now,
you mentioned Kermit in the race room that you had a couple costly mistracks. What were the things that you were struggling to find? Was it that connector to Floating Island?
Yeah, I didn't have that marked at all, and somewhere down the line when I was marking the connector to the Maya area, I was mismarking something, and then like everything, on the tracker went dark, and
no.
I didn't know which were the connectors after that, so that was pretty terrible as well.
That's a shame.
And then I kind of forgot about a few entrances, like something in with TR and King's Tomb stuff. I don't know. I think the early and mid game was pretty decent, but after that I was getting nervous, and the missed track obviously definitely cost the race. I mean, it was still somewhat close considering I'm very bad at this mode.
I mean, you've only been playing this mode for a little bit, as I understand it, correct?
Yeah, that's true. Like,
well, welcome to the
got,
club
like,
of
3
mistrackers.
seats under 3 hours.
Yeah, this mode is super difficult to learn. It takes a lot of time, and tracking in particular is one of the hardest things about cross keys. About like getting a good workflow that you're not that you're being accurate with the tracking, and then having it take less time is one of the biggest things that you get better at playing this mode more and more. Unfortunate that it bit you here in this race.
But know that you're in a very you're in a club of with a lot of a lot of very good players, and also someone like me. But yeah.
Yeah, I also told Kermit that I also think I mistracked where Sick Kid was. So when I eventually got the bottle, I was really stressed about not finding him. And I played a lot of cross keys. I think it's like one of the most fun modes, but you can still mistrack.
Yeah, I mean, I can't go 4 or 5 races without forgetting to mark Saha and/or Bomb Shop.
There's a whole league team named after that phenomenon.
Yep.
So.
But yeah, I mean, Fox keeps you guys stay alive for playoffs, as I understand it. So
yeah, it was my first win as well. So I was really happy to pull one out. So we have the possibility to advance. But I guess we have a hard week next week. But we're hoping to get some wins there.
Are you playing next week? Gonna be an Randomizer enjoyer?
Yeah, Nissan is playing both, and then me and Tomiran is playing one each.
It's Randomizer for everybody.
Yeah, that's a fun mode.
Yeah, and Kermit, you guys are already out of the playoffs, but safe from relegation. So,
Yay!
So we'll
Yeah,
hope
like
to see
this
y'all
season
next
is
year.
all on me. Actually, I've lost every race of my
Oh,
5
no.
races, so
Oh no.
feels really terrible.
I've had league
Yeah.
seasons like that. It's not fun.
I mean, it is a team game, and I'm looking at the list right now, and 3 of those were co-ops. That's not all on you.
Well, I lost those co-ops as well, so it pretty much is on me.
Oh no.
I guess I should retire soon. Like, I'm getting too old for this.
Nah, if you're having fun, you should continue playing. In whatever
It is
form or
fun, but it
fashion.
also like feels very bad when you
Mhm.
underperform so hard.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I feel like it's been a little bit since you were playing. Were you in?
Yeah.
I know you've been in league before, but I don't feel like it was last year.
I think I've played for 6 years now or 5 years.
Mhm.
So
So maybe I'm wrong, but yeah. Yep. But yeah,
Are you gonna
keep.
be?
well.
Are you gonna be keep working on cross keys? Is the question.
Oh,
Or
that's a good question.
have you been turned
No,
off of it?
definitely not. I do not enjoy this mode at all. Like,
That's fair.
Okay, so I do have to ask this. What was the conversation like that ended up getting you playing in this race instead of looks like you and 2C played. So what was the instead of Ravis playing?
well, so Ravis also doesn't like this mode, and like since the beginning of our league endeavors, which started in the 2nd season, all up to now, I've always played the easier modes, the standard modes.
Mm-hmm.
And Ray and 2C now and Dragon Strike before him.
Right.
I always had to play the modes that they didn't enjoy because I was way worse at those than they are. And to give him a little bit back, I wanted to catch this one so he could at least play something he enjoys a little bit more. But,
so you're just being a good teammate. See?
Yeah.
Shout outs to being a good teammate. That's good. That's good. And who knows? Like, you know what? Maybe you would have liked this. It's possible. It turned out not be the case, but that's okay.
I don't even like Key Sanity, and this is way worse.
Well, I don't know. I don't like Key Sandy in regular modes, and cross keys entrance without keys is awful, in my opinion. But yeah.
Yeah, I also like my 6 times in pod.
Yeah, we saw a lot of pod. I mean, I know if it were me, because I would have, because neither one of you mimic clipped, I would have been concerned about that bow side having just the hammer sitting there, and my mimic clipping opponent would have just gotten it.
Yeah,
in like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, you're correct. I was really stressed about that. I don't know how to mimic clip. I'm kind of bad at it. So I was hoping for a bottle, and bottle was really late for me.
Yeah.
Eventually did get like the bow. I got stressed. Oh no, if the hammer is here, I'm gonna be so far behind.
Yep.
And the hammer was just sitting there in pod.
I mean,
anyway.
if you open Harmless Hellway instead of the big key chest, I guess you get the hammer earlier.
Yeah.
But then again, maybe you full clear Swamp, maybe you full clear. I mean,
That's true also. Yeah.
so the hammer go mode is kind of nice. So
True.
there's certainly, I'm not going to sit here and say it was definitely better.
Mhm.
I mean, in Kermit's case, having not gotten the hammer as the go mode definitely hurt him, because other than that pod big key, you just weren't that far behind. And in fact, you had already, it was kind of like Agate Tower versus Eastern in terms of clears. So it wasn't completely clear who would have been ahead at that point.
Mhm.
The seat didn't feel that bad to me, honestly, but yeah. I was obviously hoping for the pod big key to be even later than this, but it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else either one of you wants to say before we go ahead and close this out?
Yeah, good luck in the playoff race. And I'm just glad we didn't get relegated because of me, so That's at least something. I tried my hardest though.
We'll see you next year. We'll see you next year, and you'll get some wins next year. How's that sound?
We'll see if you'll see me.
All right. Well, there's a quiet day on the Speed Gaming family of networks here. There are a bunch of Open League races a little bit later today. So it's possible that if we get some commentary and tracker interests, that we might be able to get a channel for one of those. So that's the sort of thing that you're interested in. Check that out. But plenty of more Cross Keys action over the next couple of days, as well as we finish out week 6 of the ALTTPR League season 6. Tracy, an absolute delight as
Always.
usual.
Always.
And,
And of course,
Yep,
got to shout out Nochibato doing a great job tracking. I think Nochibato has tracked for me 3 or 4 times this week. Always the MVP. Can't do without trackers. So thank you very much to Nochi.
And for Nochi, for Tracy M, for Kermit and Swedish Arctic Fox, and for all of us here at Speed Gaming, my name is Tyler Salt. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday, however long that happens to be. Take care, everybody.